What's going on, everyone? This is Mike with Film Facet, and I'm driving to work. And I just thought of this. So I thought, hey, I'll just make a video real fast while I'm driving here. I was just thinking about a really great time in my life when I was about, I think I was 15. We had just moved to Omaha, and I didn't really know anybody that summer. But when me and my mom were driving around exploring the city, I saw this television store. You know, back in those days, they had TV stores where you go in and they had just had a bunch of televisions, usually stereos too, and a lot of people bought TVs that way. You know, that was, before they were in like Walmarts and stuff. Anyway, went in there and they had movies to rent, and I'd never seen that before. Again, this was 1981. Okay, the video market really hadn't started yet. It was percolating, but nothing solid. Right? Lied. And there were all these movies. It was so cool. And then my mom was like, let's go. So it didn't stay very long. I was like, man, I really wanted to check those movies out a little more. So I can't remember what Christmas, it was early. It was either the Christmas of 81 or the Christmas of 82. Back in those days, there were no Blockbusters. There were, like, the first national video rental chain was a chain called National Video. There weren't even any of them yet. I guess just mom and pop stores, but even those were very scarce in the beginning, of course. But so there was this one video rental place, but it was membership only, and it was $150 to join, and then you could rent movies, and I think they were $2.99 or $1.99, maybe $1.99, something like that. It wasn't much. But I was like, well, I'll never rent from this place. But one of my Christmas presents under the tree were 2 videotapes. One was Ordinary People, and the other was Star Trek The Motion Picture. And they were wrapped, and it also came with a card saying that we are now a member of that video rental place, and they had rented those 2 movies just before Christmas and gave them to me so I could watch them and return them and go and rent more movies. That was my first experience with renting movies. And then the following summer, I rode my bike to that first place that me and my mom found. And it was not close. It was several miles. I don't know how many miles it was. Probably 7 to 10 miles away from my house. Yeah, I biked there. And it was super hot. I remember, oh my God, it was so hot and humid. I sweat my ass off. But I biked there because I had to see those videotapes again. Because there was one in particular I thought was just awesome. They had a gatefold Friday the 13th. And it was actually for sale. It wasn't cheap. It was like $80. Because back then they were not priced. Videotapes were not priced to sell to the consumer yet. They were set up to be sold to business owners for rental. That's why they were expensive. Anyway, I just remember asking the guy if I could look at it, and he gave it to me to look at, and it was gorgeous. I don't know why I still remember that, but I do. So by the time I got done looking at all the movies, it was dark out, and I was tired and didn't want to bike back. So I ended up calling my mom. And she had to come and get me and put the bike in the trunk. My stepdad was pretty pissed, but he was usually pissed most of the time anyway. So I was just thinking about that. We're listening to the score for Forced Vengeance, my favorite Chuck Norris movie, also from 1982. So yeah, that was my introduction to movie rentals and movies on videotape. Like, there just wasn't a home video market before that. So I kind of lived through the beginning of home video. That was a great time, man. Because then all the video stores started popping up, and all of a sudden you had access to movies to go and watch whenever you wanted to. And you didn't have that before. All you had were 3 channels, and they would once in a while run a theatrical film, and then they would cut it to shit. But even some of that was a lot of fun too. When ABC would show a Bond movie, it was an event. They went all out. That was really cool. And I remember when Jaws finally premiered on TV, and that was a big deal. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that and say you have a good day.